Ready? Are you ready to start today? Okay, let's start. Good morning! So today I thought I'll bring you guys on a random day with me. Today is my off day for my day job, so I have the whole day to work on my art and my own personal stuff. I will most probably be spending some time in the studio, working on a few things. I'm going to assemble a drying rack that I got off of Amazon. Um, and I will be painting and sketching a new mini series, just to create a more affordable collection for my collectors. What else? There'll be a few other things that I'll be working on, and I thought I'll bring you guys along with me. But first, I'm gonna have breakfast, which would most probably consist of coffee, iced coffee, and peanut butter sandwich, I think. So yeah, let's start the day. So for my coffee, I usually do this instant because I grew up with it, and so it's very nostalgic. And there are two sugar-free syrups that I love. One is the s'mores one, and one is the classic caramel. But today I'm gonna go with classic caramel. And I'm gonna add milk to it. I'm lactose intolerant, so yeah, this is the milk I would need to drink. That won't like send me to the bathroom for like forever. So I love the whole milk one, but sometimes that is too much in terms of weight gain, so I got this one instead. Not too bad, but I mean I can taste the difference between whole milk and 2% reduced fat milk. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna add a bit of water first. And then I usually do 2 spoons of coffee. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna shake it a little first, and then I'm gonna add my sugar-free syrup. That much. I just eyeball it. And then my milk. So all those avid coffee drinkers, don't come for me. I like milky coffee. That's my taste and preference. So yeah, you have yours, I have mine. And of course, ice. Believe me, one more. Believe me, believe me, one more. Believe me. show you guys the more effective way I figured out how to store my sketches. I basically put paper clips on as hooks, and now it is so easy for me to find the sketches that I want to use. And yeah, I'm so happy that I figured out this way of organizing my sketches. It is way more effective than storing them up here, stacking them up. It was so difficult to flip through all the different sketches, so this works way better. So here is my mini series that I'm working on. These are miniature versions of the Contemplation series, just so there's a more affordable collection for my collectors. Um, I am going to really expand on this particular one and play with colors, and it will all be available in my Etsy store. And everything you see is basically inspired by this initial vision that I had like 5 years ago. And just to give a brief background of the inspiration behind this whole series, um, at that point in my life, I felt the value of contemplating or setting aside time to contemplate on the various things that's happening in life, experiences, thoughts, ideologies, and whatnot. And I felt it was such an important time in my day or week that it helps me grow as a person, or becoming the person that I feel I want to be. Contemplation is a huge part of that, because if you don't set aside time to contemplate where you're going, where you're at, what you've become, what you will become, it's very, life just passes by and you just basically stay stagnant, being whatever you are in that moment, which I felt was not the most productive way to live life. So yeah, with that realization, um, this vision came to my mind, and I've been wanting to create a whole series based off of this vision, and here we are. um, so basically, the idea that I had for this character is somebody who is in a contemplative state. So throughout the series, I'll be showing different postures or different um, environments where we contemplate best, or we find ourselves in a contemplative mood. And I wanted to give like a form of crown or a headdress for this character to show or symbolize that state of being. And I decided to go with a mandala as the headdress or the crown, just to further emphasize the power of being in the contemplative spirit. And um, if you know mandalas, they basically are an art form or a meditative exercise that moves you towards enlightenment, towards revelation, and basically towards inner peace. So yeah, that's what I wanted to achieve with this series. I want the viewer or the collector to look at this or any of the pieces and feel drawn towards a contemplative state, and set aside time to just think about their life and think about where they are, where they are going, even if it's to think about memories that they feel fond of, or memories that they feel they could learn from, things like that. And I wanted to create a series where, or a body of work where that is encouraged and that is nurtured. So yeah, I hope you guys understood what I was trying to explain. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will be glad to answer them. And yeah, so this is what I'll be working on today in the studio. And since we're talking about this, I have an idea to just tie up this space a little more. So hold on a moment. So this art wall that I spoke about in the last video, I'm thinking of taking it down. Well, not literally taking it down, but more like revamping it. I was thinking of placing the different variations that I'm about to create onto this wall, just so it would tie the space together better. Because right now it's starting to feel like it is out of place or just like random. And yeah, even though these pieces are more like memorabilia for me, or like memories that I like to keep, I feel like in this particular space it's getting out of place, or it feels like it's starting to move away from what I am going towards. It's in a different direction, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm thinking of taking these down and putting these up there. And yeah, I most probably will do that once I have enough of these pieces. So let's work on it, shall we? So if you hear the low rumbling in my videos, it's because it is really gloomy outside. It has been raining every day for the past few days. And yeah, this is Florida weather right now. And excuse my patio, it's very mossy because yeah, it's been raining every day. So you can't quite keep the moss away. So this is the first layer done. I will most likely let it dry for 1 to 2 days just so it won't get tacky as I keep building on the layers. I like to have my pieces opaque mostly. So I usually do maybe 3 layers of paint. Then I'll build on the next detail, maybe another 3, 4 layers. We shall see how I get inspired as I go along. For this piece, I most probably would use magenta, this light baby blue, and turquoise. And then for the character's color, most likely beige. And then for this piece, I'll use this light green, almost neon green color with cadmium orange, and this shade of blue. I forgot the name of the shade. With the character most probably being in yellow ochre. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. And then this piece would be in ultramarine blue with pale olive and cadmium yellow light, with the character being most likely in Titan buff, but I might change my mind as I go along. So yeah, that's my process for this particular design, and I'm most probably gonna build it up to like 100 or more pieces of this design in various color variations. So I'm very, very excited to work on this mini series just because I'm just a sucker for colors, and just to have these pieces side by side across a wall, that would be just so amazing aesthetically for me. So this is what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. I will be doing like some house chores and meal prepping for my work lunches and stuff later on, but generally this is what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. And these designs will be on my Etsy store. If you've not checked it out yet, I'll leave the link in my description box below, so do check it out. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Alfred, you want to say goodbye? Yeah? Bye-bye. See you.